What's up, people? It's your girl Adiola. It is official. INEC has declared Muhammadu Buhari as the winner of the 2019 presidential election in Nigeria. Say what? On behalf of Koledowo, congratulations to Mr. President-elect. But who really won that election? Was it Buhari or Jubril? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Speaking of which, Mr. President-elect, in case you're watching, this is your last opportunity to govern Nigeria. Make it count. You know, this is it. Make it count. Every day for the next 4 years, think about the legacy that you would want to leave behind. Do something about the herdsmen killings that we've been talking about. Do something about Kaduna. Do something about Zamfara. People were really hungry during your first tenure. Yes, but this is your second and last tenure. Find people that you know that can revive the economy and get working. This is the time to get rid of all the cabal and work with your vice president. No more nepotism, you know, nothing like, oh, these people did not vote for me, I won't do anything for them. You've been elected president of the whole country, act like it. And all the corruption cases that were swept under the carpet during your first tenure, this is the time to dig them up and do the right thing. As for me and Koledo, we'll continue to monitor you on our plasma TV right here. We'll continue to hold you accountable. Now, to all the other contestants, especially the younger contestants, please do not give up. Please try again in 4 years. We need you guys. Hopefully though, by the next election 2023, we'll have more young people not just running for president, but you know, running for senate, for governorship, because you know, we have to start from the grassroots if we really want Nigeria to change. And my father, you have spent money. You spent money. You articulated a lot of people. I don't know why some of them did not vote for you. Maybe they didn't want you to sell Nigeria. NNPC in Nigeria, of course. It's so sad. It is very, very sad. Huge shout out to all the other candidates for graciously accepting defeat. Now, the election itself was full of drama, and hopefully we can learn something from this. It started with some people complaining about card readers not working.
The card reader is not working. You can see us, we cannot vote. You can see the INEC officials. Nobody is voting.
INEC, wait till they play. Wait till really they play, because I want to know. We don't come outside now, call vote the votes. When a card reader now, they don't go.
My sister, I beg no vex.
When they talk actually we want shop.
You have suffered. Can you imagine? And then there were places where INEC officials did not arrive on time. In fact, one woman in Enugu arrived with her mat and pillows. She literally laid in wait for INEC. INEC officials were late to many polling units. That's not supposed to be. Ooh, snap! Look at this polling unit. These people are well organized. So chairs and tents. Wait a minute. It is Victoria Garden City. No worries. Those ones, we call them the abroadians. And they are from abroad. In Lekki, there was this polling unit where they served free barbecue and drinks. I said, yes, this is how it's supposed to be. The same thing happened in Nigeria, by the way. I can't wait for the time in Nigeria when election days would become like block parties, when people can celebrate each other regardless of party affiliation. Unfortunately, that was not the case at every polling unit during this election. Violence broke out in so many places. 3 people were killed in Kogi State, including a 19-year-old student, Daniel Usman. Also, an INEC official was killed in Rivers State. And in fact, the shooting from Rivers State was like a movie scene. As in, because of election, we are killing each other. Another boy was killed in Ibadan. And in Okota, Lagos, we could see the moment that thugs invaded the polling unit where they set the votes on fire.
This country is something else. They just burnt our votes. They just burnt our votes.
Voters later caught up with one of the thugs and they stoned him.
Guys, you know, they've stolen the vote. They've scattered everything. See him lying down.
They also set his motorcycle on fire.
Good for him. Good for him. How much did they pay you?
He was later rescued by the police. Let me know what you guys think about the fact that in many of these places where the thugs attacked, there wasn't enough police presence. In fact, like the one in Okota, there was only 1 police officer.
Police, look at you! Look at you! You couldn't do anything! Only you! Only you!
In another video, I could hear voters saying, where are the policemen? Why did they leave just when the thugs arrived?
Look at them. Shattering ballot box. And the van there, is from police officers.
A police was there.
They know exactly, the policemen, they know They intentionally went to hide inside the house.
Also, let me know what you think about the fact that a lot of these polling units where the thugs attacked, where there wasn't enough police officers, they were actually units where the opposition was winning, and then the thugs came and they scattered everything. Also, some voters in Bayelsa protested that they were not allowed to vote.
We are angry. Government, do something so that we can be able to settle down in our various destinations to cast our vote.
Can you imagine? Also, let me know what you guys think about people taking laws into their own hands to stone one of the thugs. We have to learn from this election because people have to feel safe when they exercise their fundamental human rights. I don't think that it's fair that a lot of the polling units in opposition strongholds were the ones that didn't have enough security operatives. I don't think that's fair. Also, some Igbo people in Lagos said that their names had been removed from the voters register, even though they registered and had their PVC, so they were not allowed to vote.
Majority of the non-indigenous, yes, the Igbos, yes, cannot find their name on the voters register. Yes. Meanwhile, their candidates is showing they register with that polling booth through the candidate that they brought. The INEC official says they cannot vote.
That's wrong. Something has to be done about that. Also, in Rivers State, an electoral officer for Ikwerre local government said that military personnel invaded their collation center and they disrupted everything.
The military invaded INEC office Ikwerre at Isiokpo and worked out every ad hoc staff that were there to present their results to their collation officers.
She also said that they tried to force her to present a fake result. And not just that, many people didn't get to vote at all because they couldn't get their PVC.
What is your problem now? My problem is that I get this card from them and I've been going there more than 3 times for them to give me original card. They say I will vote with this one. And today they say I should not vote. I'm going to scatter this place. Please. Let them love me. I want to go to prison. I want to go to prison. Leave me alone.
Okay, don't
Why
worry.
shouldn't I vote?
I'm with you, Ojare Mama. Next time, scatter the whole place. Scatter the place. An elderly woman not allowed to vote. It is not fair. Next time, Mama, just scatter the whole place. You have my backing. But you know, on a serious note, can we find a quicker way of collating election results? What was that? Like, seriously, what was that? It's a shame that it took us 5 days to collect results. Haba. Each state had to read number of votes from every single party. 73 parties. Haba. And as if that was not enough, the collation officers from Ondo were asking for a ruler.
CC 77.
Collation officer, do you need additional light?
I think we need a ruler.
You need a ruler, not light now.
Yes, a ruler will be needed.
Professor. Professor, no, Daddy, you're embarrassing me, sir.
The problem of a collection officer is not light, but ruler.
Sir, if you can provide both, we will assist.
If I can provide both?
Yes.
Okay, there's a ruler, if it's a ruler you need. Collection officer, is the ruler long enough?
No.
Daddy, and you are a VC, Tori Olong. Also, I'm hoping that with this election, some of our pastors would learn a thing or two.
These Nigerians want Buhari that is going beyond his boundary. That the law said his tenure is once, not twice. If not, he will not see the election.
Che, did I mention any name? I have not mentioned anybody. I'm not speaking generally. I'm very sure the man was just expressing his personal opinion. At least he did not say that it was from God. Wait, did he?
That the law said his tenure is once.
That's why. Why? That's why. My father. Why now?
If he made a mistake to campaign for election, before they vote, he will die. And I'm saying the truth.
I just told you the man did not die. Why do you keep playing?
Nigeria, your next president is a youth. I see a name starting with S. Thus says the Lord of hosts, whom I will stand before on the last day to give an account. Anytime I prophesy to nations here, you know, it doesn't miss. I will not say what God did not say. And there's no apology for it.
About that one. Sorry, man of God, in case you're watching. So it's either God lied or God did not say anything in the first place. I'm just saying. Please, Nigerian pastors, please, like I said in my last episode, it's okay to express your opinions, but please stop painting it as a spiritual revelation.
APC will lose power in 2019. I am saying this as an oracle of the Most High God.
You know, it's true. Uncle did not also prophesy. Speaking of Uncle Dino, the man will be going back to the Senate. So once again, he won the Kogi West senatorial election. Yeah.
Hunger in the land. There is poverty in the land. Let us say no to hunger by voting out President Muhammadu Buhari. That is the only way to end poverty.
Tell them, Uncle Dino, there is hunger in the land. I agree with him, but at the same time, there is Rolls Royce in the background. Uncle Dino was really feeling the hunger, as in for you to park a Rolls Royce in your living room. Severe hunger. Anyway, to celebrate his victory, Uncle Dino had another special number for us. Honestly, if these people actually go there to do hard work, I don't think they will react the way they react when they win. I'm just saying. Congratulations, Uncle Dino. At least we know that the drama will continue for another 4 years. It will not be boring in Nigeria. So what about Uncle Bukola? How market?
We will take Southeast, South. We will take North Central. With those numbers there, forget all the propaganda. The numbers will not support a Buhari victory.
Kolido, did I not just warn you about fake prophecy? Uncle Bukola. My uncle lost the senatorial seat to APC candidate Ibrahim Oloriogbe. Hey, father. Yàrá lọ́ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ sì wí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni lílọ ní ọlọ àfìgbà tó sì lọ́nà ẹ lọ tó gẹ́ ọ sì wà tọpẹ́ báyìí àbí ọ̀tọ́pẹ́ Bẹ́sùjà ń bá Sàràkí lọ ní lọ́ọ̀rẹ́. I cannot believe this. But Amofu, can you believe? Even but Amofu cannot believe this. But Bukola ayele o. Ayele o, ibosi o. Ayele o, ibosi o. Honestly, Uncle Bukola, in case you are watching, Uncle, I wish you thought about a day like this. I mean, you were governor for 8 years. 8 years! Not one good hospital. You kept withdrawing money from a Society General Bank until you wiped out a whole bank. After being a governor, you've been senator for 8 years after that. No be so happy. Long. As a former governor, you were still getting paid full salary. You were also getting paid pension for governors. In addition to your salary as a senator, you know we were monitoring your campaign in Kwara State. So many untarred roads, especially outside of Ilorin, and you are wondering why people are calling you a thief. One wedding you celebrated in Ilorin, Abuja, Lagos, and London. Haba. Oh, I know lesson. Upon that, you wanted to be president. Your father was the godfather. You became the godfather. Haba, and you coin on it. I wish you thought about a day like this. You should have done well by the people of Kwara State. At least they won't call you Ole. So, Uncle, what will you do now? Call me after the service so we can talk. Maybe you should actually practice medicine that you studied. Now, let me talk to the people of Kwara State. And Lefa, I see that you've been celebrating that you got rid of a godfather. We are very happy for you. You have done well. You fought for your right. But you know, it is also equally important that you don't get yourselves under any other godfather after this or godmother. I know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Hey, you feel me? We are very happy for you. You have done well. Hopefully, other people who have godfathers can follow Kwara State's example. And to the man that defeated Oga Saraki, we will be watching you on Plasma TV. That is our job. Anyway, congratulations once again to the president-elect as well as all the lawmakers, the ones returning and the new ones that were elected. Of course, we'll be watching you guys on Plasma TV. You guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.